Are you guys single in a relationship?
Both.
Like what value does that provide?
It's exciting because you never know what's going on.
So you're saying men are not accountable for their actions?
Nope, not at all.
So if you don't understand what men want, how do you know that you bring them anything to a table?
I said I was the table.
Alright guys, you're looking at the thumbnail, y'all looking at the title of the video, y'all already know what time it is. It is time to get active. We out here on the streets of Vegas, getting it popping, asking the questions and getting the answers that you guys want to see. You understand me? Kevin, what's up?
What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, man? Nieces and nephews, kinfolks and cousins, we out here in Las Vegas. I'm on the hunt for the elusive Shirley and Karen Maximus. Have not found them yet. Oh, looks like a potential candidate. She might need to buy a dog or die alone. Next.
Without further ado. All right, hey guys, so we're gonna show you a meme right here. We just want your thoughts regarding the meme, all right? So you'll see 16 to 30, I don't need no men. 31 to 36, where did all the good men? Where are all the good men? 37 to 45, I'm still young. 46 to death, I made a mistake. Last words, I blame men. Any thoughts regarding this meme?
That's right. You blame men all ages through. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. They need to switch the ages from 3 to death.
So why is it always men's fault? Let's get in there. Let's talk about it.
Because it's always your fault and y'all should take responsibility.
So you're saying men are not accountable for their actions?
Nope, not at all.
Are you guys single in a relationship?
Both.
What? Is it complicated? Oh, that's the name of the channel. It's complicated?
Yeah.
So you single and a relationship?
Yeah.
So isn't that a little bit confusing? So, okay. So let's say I wanted to date you and you said, huh?
It depends on the day. So if it's maybe Monday through Thursday, I'm in a relationship. Friday through Sunday, I am single.
Yeah.
Is that by choice? Do you want to just be in a relationship?
It depends on the person. You know, if you take me to a relationship mode, I would be in that, but haven't nobody got me there. I've been in a relationship twice my whole life.
Is it fun being single and in a relationship at the same time? Like what value does that provide?
It's exciting because you never know what's going on. You don't know.
I like to be in a relationship. I'm a cuddle buddy, but I just can't cuddle with anybody. We gotta have the same vibe.
Isn't that called friends with benefits?
It's called cuddle buddy.
So
if I'm in a relationship, that's what I'm gonna cuddle with. But
so let me try to restate a question. So do you think it's more beneficial to have friends with benefits or to be in a relationship with someone that you actually bang and vibe with?
I don't know. It's like it'd be cool to be in a relationship when it's your person.
It gotta
and
be
y'all
my
click
person.
and y'all like you know what I'm saying?
So-
But like other than that, it's not.
So you guys think it's men's fault why you are single and in a relationship at the same time?
yeah, most of the time, me and my man was breaking up because I hear some stuff about him from other people. So we'll be broken up, but then I loved him, so I go back, like just the back and forth game. So
I have a question for you.
Wait, just one second. So I think a lot of us kind of identify with that up and down and that toxicity in, thinking that the kind of more toxic the situation or the more instability within the situation, the more that you like and or love that person. True or false?
True.
Why do you think that is? Like, why do we have a culture that puts toxicity on a pedestal?
See, that's not
probably
alright
because
though.
that's what they used to.
But aren't you a part of they?
I'm not toxic.
I'm toxic. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-oh.
I am. I try not to be, but it just be it get me there.
I'm a
not to
lover.
be.
I'm a lover. Ain't I?
Yeah,
I'm the
she
lover
a
one.
lover.
Let me ask you guys a question. How would you rate you guys on a scale of 1 to 10?
For what? What we rating on?
Like,
The
yeah,
relationship
what-
wise?
No, like if a guy is just looking at you and saying, would rate you on a scale of 1 to 10, like what would you rate yourself? Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, I'm a 10.
Me too. Definitely a 10.
Yeah.
If you can't see that I'm a 10, then yeah, I shouldn't.
So wait, are you telling me there's no room for improvement?
It's always room for improvement.
yeah.
But that's not gonna take away from me being a 10 either.
So if you could improve one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Forgiveness. I have a hard time forgiving. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and they do some shit that I don't appreciate, I'ma keep throwing it up and bringing it up to you because you shouldn't have did that whole ass shit. You shouldn't have did that to me. So then I get cuckoo.
I thought you said you're not toxic.
I'm not at this point.
Did you lie to me?
No, if they did that to me, then it's just like if you get me, I gotta get you. That ain't toxic.
That's toxic as shit.
That's payback. That's how what they say will go.
Why can't you just walk away, mama?
I do walk away. I just walk away that I like to walk.
How many windows have you broken in your life? How many cars? Let's get in there.
One car.
Uh-oh.
Never broke a window, but I did steal my baby daddy car.
She big toxic.
I parked it at my auntie house, and it was missing for a week. He didn't know where his car was at. I told him to call the police and find him. He called the police, but he hung up. He was scared he might go to jail. So I knew all of his fears. So I just hit him with his fears. I maced him, turned off the water downstairs so he couldn't wash his eyes. But that's the old me. The new me, I'm not like that anymore. And it was fun as hell. So ladies, if y'all man cheating on y'all, beat his ass. Beat his ass.
Do you hit men?
Beat their ass.
Do they hit you back?
Never got hit back ever in life.
Do you think it's not right that? Well, let me try to phrase it like this. I think the idea that you could so like if I'm if I'm like fighting with a dude, we kind of expect, even if it's like a verbal altercation, we kind of expect that it can rise to the occasion of it being physical. Oftentimes, men, when they deal with women expect I can hit you, but you can't hit me back because we kind of all grew up thinking that men can't hit women. So I guess why is there different standards for men versus women when it comes to altercations like that?
Because, it depends on a woman. Because like I'm gonna probably, hit on you, but it ain't gonna be like death hit. A man will knock you out, knock you out. Like I'm gonna do some stuff, but I ain't gonna go. Like I know how far to go with a man. You don't know the man that you dating. You know his things that you can push his button to make him go crazy.
Yeah, and I'm
like
not
my baby daddy, I knew he wasn't gonna go crazy on me because he loved me. So I just know I had a little leeway to be able to do things. But if he was like a new person, I wouldn't do that.
But knowing that they can knock you unconscious, isn't that the reason not to hit men?
Not if it's my baby daddy.
No. No. I mean, maybe.
So then should men be allowed to hit women then?
No, absolutely not.
So you just want free reign to smack on men while we can't hit you back?
See, but the reason.
It's
why am I hitting you?
It ain't like you doing it for free.
Like,
they
why
did
am I
something.
doing that?
Like why can't you keep your hands to yourself?
No, like why did you have to cheat for me to put my hands on you?
Because you shouldn't be cheating. So if you wasn't cheating, I wouldn't have to put my hands on you.
Most of the time, it ain't like women just coming in, beating somebody ass or beating up on you. Women are precious. We lovers for real. But it be a man at the lie 500 times, then, your blood get to rising. And you don't even know you about to knock,
And next thing you know, you just, boop. Yeah. And it just be like, damn.
That was strong form right there. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? What like this? Like this? Is that how you supposed to? Yeah, from back here? So why do you guys think that that women are kind of allowed more leadway with toxic behavior or being able to be physical or emotionally more abusive towards men than men are allowed back?
Men are toxic too.
Can I ask a question? Okay, are you more likely to see physical abuse from men to women or verbal abuse from women to men?
Verbal
abuse from women to men.
I'm not discounting the physical abuse, but why is verbal abuse so rarely talked about?
I don't know, because I think they so used to it.
It's an abuse too. Like even though they ain't putting their hands on you, they saying hurtful things that hurt your feelings, or like saying stuff that make you mad. Like that's still abuse to me.
Yeah, that's the reason we be wanting to fight them, because the shit that they say. Like,
so what do you think is worse, physical or emotional abuse?
Emotional. Well, hold on.
So you guys hurt us more, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's both. I'm gonna say both because it depends on who the person is. Like, how physical are we going here?
Because if I hit you, that's gonna hurt you. And if I say you a bitch or your mama a bitch, that's gonna hurt you too.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think I think the physical abuse, you can kind of see it. The emotional abuse can go undiagnosed, and I think the undiagnosed and emotional abuse actually leads to a lot of people control alt deleting off the face of this earth, and it's unfortunate. But you guys say that kind of women do that more to men than men have physical abuse towards women more. So I guess why don't we talk more about the emotional abuse?
I'm not gonna lie. When I get mad, I say crazy shit and I say hurtful shit. So, cause I know that's gonna hurt you and it's gonna hurt your feelings. But that's just because I was hurt. So if you don't hurt me, then we ain't got nothing to...
Are you doing anything to actively work on the previous trauma in your life to be better in relationships?
I'm trying, for real. I'm really trying to work on my attitude and work on myself.
Have you gone to therapy?
No. Cause I can't talk to nobody about... I'm rather talk to my friends or talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna go pay all this money to go talk to somebody that don't even know me. I feel like it's a waste.
So I think that part of the benefit is to have a professional. So you could talk to your friends and they can kind of enable your behavior, right? Like, both of you guys, I know you said that you're not toxic. You said that you are toxic, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you do something toxic and then you say, well, yeah, girl, keep doing it again, but it's toxic in nature. But a therapist.
I be telling my friends the truth. Like, I'm the go-to person with my friends. I tell them the truth. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I'm a cold-hearted person. And when I say cold-hearted, like, I don't too much go back and forth with no guy. I went through it one time with my child father. I'll never do it again. So if you don't treat me how, I'll walk the fuck out your life so quick. And like my friends, they'll be going, I ain't going back. They'll tell you, like, they be like, Arnice, you gotta have a heart. Shit, I got one, but I ain't finna let nobody play on it either. Like, I ain't no back and forth type of person. I just...
Why are men taught how to treat women, but women aren't taught how to treat men?
I feel like, well, actually, I was just telling my auntie this. I feel like men, as a child, when they grow up, we teach them to be hard. Like, your son fall, you be like, get up, don't cry, you a man. But then when they get older in life, we want them to be emotional to us. We want them to tell us what's going on, but their whole life, they was told not to.
Why do women want men to be emotional, when the man's feelings are typically the last ones considered and are often made fun of?
Well, not for me. My man, that's different for me. So my man feelings count just as well as I do.
Because I feel like you, even though you're a man, you got feelings, you feel just like I do. Like, it ain't...
Well, why do you think that there are some women who find expressions of male emotion to be seen as weakness?
Because they would say you acting like a female or you acting like a girl or something like that. Because that's just how other females
That's because a lot of people weren't raised around males too. Like, a lot of women probably wasn't raised around a father figure, so they don't really know. They just know man's supposed to be hard. That's all they know about man. That's probably what they was taught.
Do you think that women should aspire to be independent career women or aspire to be wives?
Can you be both?
Both of them.
Because I don't want to just sit back and be your wife. You could walk out any day and I'm left with nothing. But if I could still be a career person and still be a wife, I still could cook and clean.
Do you think that most women can have it all?
Yes, I feel like I have it all.
But you have a relationship and a booty call, right? So like, that's not having it all, right? I thought you said you had a boo-boo. I thought you said you single and in a relationship.
She said she was single.
Okay,
I'm single and in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you bring to the table?
I am the table.
Uh-oh! Interview done, Mike dropped. You on the table.
I am the table.
The entire table.
The entire table.
What does that mean?
I financially can take care of myself. I support myself. I'm not saying that you can't come to my table or we can't put our tables together and have brunch, but I'm definitely a full package.
What can you offer a man that no other woman has?
That no other woman has? I don't know, because I don't know what other women really got.
I mean, I would say more like
loyalty, but I can't say that I'm the only person that can offer loyalty too.
I would say personality, because everybody's personality is different. So like, you can have everything in the world, but then you can have a fucked up ass personality. Like, nobody want to even...
You can be beautiful, but your attitude can make you ugly as hell.
Would you guys say that you understand what men want in women?
No.
So if you don't, how do you know that you so if you don't understand what men want, how do you know that you bring them anything to a table?
I said I was the table.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
I honestly don't feel like men know what they want. I'm a tomboy, to be honest. So
can I tell you what I want?
what you want?
Because then I want you to tell me if you can bring this to a table. Because it's very important, right? Because when you say bring it to a table, you know, if you kind of consider that table being something that a man would want to accept, you would probably need to know what that is before you say, I am the table. Right?
That's your table, though.
What you want?
That's my table?
Yeah, that's your table.
But we can generalize what most men would want. So if I said I would want someone that knows how to bring peace,
Yeah, happiness.
right? Right? That knows and understands her feminine nature, right? And then knows how to deploy that within a relationship. So when I say femininity, do you guys understand what I mean? Femininity? So there's masculine and feminine traits and behaviors established with men and women. So within femininity, there's like a trait of things that a woman typically would bring to a man that men typically find attractive within that. So femininity, being able to inspiration, beauty, attractiveness, things like that. Being able to understand the power of her tongue, right? Because I think dudes are really susceptible to the mouth of a woman.
You saying, can I bring that to the table?
Well, I'm just naming all of these things that I think dudes in general are kind of looking at, because I think there's a lot of women that say, I am the table, but then you ask them, well, what do dudes generally look for? And they're like, well, I don't know.
So you asking me, what's the question you asking me, though? I see what you're saying.
To the table.
So the question is what do you bring to the table? Yeah.
Everything you just named for me.
Yeah,
Peace,
I would just say my
happiness.
mouth. What you say, like my
Comfort.
tongue and all of that. Yeah, that's probably the only problem. Because I don't know when to shut the fuck up.
Do you think women care more about what men should want or what men actually want?
Probably what men should want.
Should.
So does a woman have the right to define
Who a man is, no.
right? But then why do women often walk around talking about what a real man is?
Because they probably was told from somebody else who probably never had a real man.
So how do we fix that?
Fix what? Tell them what a man is.
Yeah, how do we fix that? How do we help more women understand what men want?
I mean, I look for who look for me. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you who you are. I ain't gonna say you're not a man because of the actions you take place. You may not just be the man for me, and that's cool. That's not gonna make you not a man. It's just not what I'm interested in. I shouldn't, feel like I shouldn't be me because of your interest, and you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't be you because of mine.
And if you want all this in a woman, like, this girl could have everything that you just described, right?
Mm-hmm.
But her attitude is ugly, or like she's more masculine than feminine.
Yep.
So like I feel like they be saying what they want, but then I don't think you're gonna get all of what you want in a person. Like you gotta just take what mostly that you can get.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be flaws, there's gonna be all type of stuff that you don't like about it. But then it's also like all this stuff that you do like about it.
You could
about
build a
her.
person up too.
So
So like if a person like you and love you, they'd be willing to do stuff that they not interested in just to make you happy. So it just depends on the person that you with.
Yeah. No, I like that answer. And I think there has to be like a baseline, you know what I'm saying? So to go from women not generally understanding what men want to having them understand what they want, at least is a place to start. But within the context of understanding that ain't no one going to be perfect.